This is Radio Free Cybertron. I'm your host, Brian Kilby. It is October 27th, 2010. If you're listening to this any other day, hi from the past. This is like your time capsule of awesome.
Ooh.
Yes. So with me...
We do know a lot about the future.
Yes. Well, I'm from the future, and I know a lot about history.
I am from the future.
So with me, I have XV, Weebum, JD Church, Rob Springer, John DeLuna, and Amy, a.k.a. Lady Wreck. Hey, guys. How's it going this week?
Woohoo! Galvatron, my pants doing good.
Yeah.
Going just fine.
JD's wearing a Galvatron shirt, and Rob is bald.
Are they related?
Yes.
What's happening?
So, yeah, lots of stuff going on this week. Not really.
Halloween.
Yes.
Halloween.
Oh, crap, it is Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Why aren't
Tonight.
Halloween,
why aren't we
everyone.
doing a Halloween-themed show? I wanted to do that last year. It didn't happen.
I know.
Special one this weekend.
Yeah, why don't you layer in Thriller?
Fanboy versus.
Yeah, guys, do a Halloween show for me this weekend while I'm gone.
Be extra spooky.
We can do that. Is anybody
There
dressing
is-
up?
No.
Oh, wait. Yeah, there is no
Transformers
fan
ongoing.
I bought that today. It's so terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, JD.
So, let's go ahead and jump into the news. This came out last week, but darn it, we missed it. I wanted to talk about it. Transformers Collectors Club exclusive G2 Ramjet is going to be the Megalway figure next year. The one we have to pay for.
Oh,
So it's gonna be like $50, but well worth it.
Meh.
Yes. No, that's
Boo.
worth it.
Whatever it
Worth-
takes.
Whatever
Worth
it
it
takes.
is a relative term.
No, dude.
No, the
Looking
meh
at this
is for the
figure,
$50.
looking at the figure, I definitely know I'm not a G2 fan. I'm sorry.
Really?
I know you guys
Oh.
are. That's fine. It's cool for y'all. You know, it's just not my thing.
Hater.
I'm not a hater. I just said it's okay. It's just not for me.
It's fantastic.
All right, Juan Williams.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, that's wrong.
Topical.
We're timely
wow.
this week. Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah.
Backtracking.
And according to the notes here, they'll also be reviewing or revealing Transtech Cheetor in November. So.
Not as
Sweet.
interested.
I'm actually looking forward to that a little bit more. I want to see how well they're going to end up doing it. Because
Yeah,
somebody
me
made a really nice
Yeah.
custom Transtech Cheetor out of that blur.
Yeah, that's right. It's a natural. It's a natural.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean,
So we'll
that's
see.
totally what they were drawing from when they did blur.
Yeah. So looking also, we're getting a Classics Bumblebee Redeco in revealable
Again.
shield. Instead of Generations.
Yeah.
Whoopity-doo.
That's an odd place. Hey, I kind of like that toy.
I like
Yeah.
that mold less. Just we've gotten it.
I've gotten
it.
several versions.
We got Bumblebee, and then we got Cliffjumper. What else did we get?
And
wow,
we
this
got
isn't even a
Bumblebee, and then
repack.
2 Japanese Bumblebees.
I don't.
And now this
I don't
Bumblebee.
count Henkai. I don't. Since we don't get that here.
Look,
You don't recognize
unless you get sick of a Bumblebee mold, it is not a Bumblebee mold. So
Yeah, that's
keep
fair
it in
enough.
Yeah.
That's not even a redeco. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's the one that came in our 3-pack.
No, the black stripe
Yeah.
deco is slightly different.
Oh.
That's definitely different. And the yeah.
Emphasis on
Get
slightly.
your story straight.
Yeah, it's not
Slightly.
bad.
My God.
I will be buying that.
Maybe.
Now, if they do
I
a
do
re-
like
if they paint it red and include the Generations Cliffjumper head, I'll be buying
Oh.
3.
Oh,
Yes.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
I do like the mold.
do.
I just, if I wanted again.
Yes. So, Rob, tell us about Mindset.
Them bastards done up and pissed me off is what happened with Mindset. They done up. It's like, hey, remember Straxus? That was great. They're only dropping the ball there as we couldn't get the name Straxus because it belongs to Marvel. But hey, let's do another comic-only character with something of a following. Let's do a Mindset toy. Yeah, let's do let's update it. Yeah, Mindset's great. Hey, you know what'd be great? Well, let's just totally screw around and make him an Autobot.
You're passionate about
Says
that.
it.
That Mindset is awesome. You know what Mindset pretty much is? Everyone knows that one military brat in high school that's like a total goth kid and really hardcore, and you just have in the background. That's Mindset Transformers, and they just up and gave him a different patch. You know, I think I'm gonna need some help on this one, guys. I'm gonna have to go talk to someone. I'm angry.
I'm sorry. That sucks, Rob.
I'm really like,
This
dear Hasbro,
Aw.
you were
Oh
wrong.
man. Send your letters to Rob.
this
I'm
pisses you.
sorry.
This pisses you off like IDW killing Skyquake did for me.
Yeah, it's I'm usually pretty go with the punches kind of guy with these things. Like, okay, it's not the same guy. No, this is mindset. Okay, hang on, guys. He had a whole frame and a half comic worth. I am, dear Hasbro, I have probably owned stock in your company at this point. I just asked for two things. One, my name on every package, and two, Mindsets of Decepticon. Sure, he's only in the comic for like a frame before he dies, but come to F on here, people.
Nice.
Dear Hasbro, stop being a doofus. K, thanks, bot.
Make Energon Demolisher blue and call that Mindset and send it to me. Thanks, bye. Whole reason I own that toy.
Okay, so we're getting a new third-party, unofficially licensed Optimus Prime that doesn't look like any Optimus Prime we've had before. Wait, what is it? Does he? What is,
I mean,
I read that he's supposed to
Define
look
looks like.
I read that he's supposed to be like Hero Prime or something, but I don't really necessarily see it.
Are you talking about this, the leader one? It's supposed to be after the tank, isn't it? Or the G.I. Joe? The G.I. Joe crossover one, right?
Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks like crap. I don't want it. Sorry.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, I think that's this one. Yeah, it's supposed to be patterned after the Rolling Thunder Optimus Prime.
That is a great name, though. I have
It
to.
is.
Rolling Thunder. Reminds me of that song.
Yes.
Oh. Which one?
I can only think of the
I don't know.
G.I. Joe toy.
It's like a Rob Van Dam trick.
Yes. Yeah, pretty sweet. Okay. Also we have, Target Master Chainsaw. Are you serious?
Didn't you look at that?
Holy crap! It's a Target Master Chainsaw.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
I thought you were
It's
just
a
making
Target
that-
Master.
Die.
I thought you were making that crap up, XV.
No.
How could I make something like that up?
Because it would be easy to make up. Because you knew that I would. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that. That's not bad. I would buy that.
Yeah, this is actually different from the typical third party kind of stuff, because what the person who made this designed a 3D model and sent it to this company Shapeways, who does 3D printing off of CGI models.
Oh,
That's
So-
totally going to make sense in the lawsuit.
Yeah, they'll understand.
You know those things are like the 3D printers are what 30K something like that, $30,000. I think they are. So what we should do is we should all go
Got
in
me.
together. We should all go in together and buy one and just
Yeah.
use it to make like RFC keychains.
Nice.
We can just commission
The
one.
most expensive keychain ever.
Yeah.
Keychain
the new
is $30.
We'll make Target Master RFC keychains.
Ooh, that would be even better. So yeah, actually, I think I am going to use our Cafe Press account to actually buy one of the RFC clocks, or maybe the Fanboy versus clock, so I can put it in the background here.
Would
Yeah,
be
I'm going to
great
get
if
around to that. Don't worry about that.
That
it would
looks,
be great
looks
if
really
other
good.
people
Gonna
would
work on it.
buy those things and we just didn't
Let's see,
use
there's
them so
1,
that
2, 3,
we
4,
could
5,
buy our own
6
stuff.
people. Maybe I can swing that. So okay. Let's see what else we got here in the news this week. The new Primus. It doesn't really do. Where the G1 Unicron really is like, I think it's awesome. The G1 Primus just kind of sucks.
It's like, hey,
Well, that
Slightly
mold
great.
pales in comparison anyway, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
It really
Besides,
does.
to be a genuine G1 Primus toy, it needs to either be a sleeping face embedded into a wall, or it,
Yeah.
or it needs to be Masterpiece Rodimus Prime.
shotgun in the face.
That would be awesome. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, but it's kind of crap. Though I still want Unicron. I still have it on my Amazon Prime wish list if anyone wishes to purchase it for me.
And as goes this Primus, I will stick by what I put in the show notes. Where's my techno-organic version?
Yes. Well, I mean, you could do that. Just set it outside for a while. Like, put some cheese on it. Like, just clump cheese all over it and set it out for about 2 weeks, and you
If-
totally have a Beast Machines Primus.
If they do
Either
that, they
or
better give me a
do bunch of
Botanica.
loss to it.
Botanica kind of just grows all around anyway. So I mean, you can pretend.
Whoa,
You can pretend.
What are you
that-
saying?
I mean,
Just take the crap
Clover.
and complete
Are
it, boy.
you-
got botanic.
yeah.
You know, every time
Oh,
somebody
don't
mentions
spread rumors
Botanica, Ryan, I think of that fanfic from.
That,
What was
TF, that
it?
TFG one. That TFG one forever wrote.
Man, I don't want to know about any fanfic involving him.
Yes.
No.
Yeah. No, let's
No.
not-
It's just a bad idea.
So-
Bad idea. Hey, as an owner of 2010 Unicron, I can say he's well worth the purchase.
Oh, so you did get him.
jealousy.
Yeah, I'm jealous of you, John.
That's right. That's right.
So, is his like electronic gimmick changed at all?
No, I mean he's still got just basically like flashing eyes, flashing hand, which is still random and
He
weird.
doesn't like shoot lasers out of one eye.
So like,
No, unfortunately he
like
doesn't.
if you point him at your classics Megatron, he doesn't turn into a grid pattern and
And morph into something else. No,
Yeah.
they haven't
Morphin'
gotten
time.
there yet as far as technology. You know what's weird is he looks kind of like a Gundam model as far as like his arms because they took the black pen and did some line
Oh, cool.
outlining. Yeah. So I mean, it's very model kit-ish.
You know, I remember around 2007 when the Bumblebee, the concept Bumblebee came out, and it was hard to come by. Someone like just took a Sharpie and drew the lines in, and it went up for like $400 on eBay. Does anyone else remember that?
Damn,
It's
I
like
believe it.
That was so.
the
stupid.
decision.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. If the person who bought that's listening, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it. So. Let's see here.
It was a compliment.
Yes, you have a lot of money to blow. Congratulations.
You're
Yeah.
a free spender.
We got.
But at the same point, you should have said, "Hey, is this a major character?" Oh, look, it's everywhere. It's and they just keep reusing that mold too, don't they?
So Transformers
It is
Prime is debuting in
3 years
November,
later.
and what people are speculating that's going to happen Black Friday.
Well, I read somewhere that was going to be November 28th.
Oh.
Although I could not find the original source to cite that from.
Wait, what?
Transformers.
What?
Transformers
What-
Prime.
What day is the 28th?
I don't know. I don't know.
Of November.
That's a Sunday.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
What's
the
the
28th.
weekend of
Probably
Friday?
not Black Friday. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Black Friday is supposed to be. Hold on just a second.
On the 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
I guess
26th.
after you're done shopping. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Yeah, you can. I don't
Supposed to
know.
be on the 26th at 4:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
And
shopping.
it's supposed to be. Let's see. It's the Prime premiere. Darkness Rising 1 and 2.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just
The
I'm
old
just putting it out there,
multi-part
so
pilot.
I have no idea.
But
So
I want to say that it's confirmed, but I'm not quite sure. You might have to just go to the Hasbro website and check that out real quick.
well, Hub World confirmed that it was coming out November.
Oh, okay.
And this other site, which claims they pull from 90 million different other websites, has listed Transformers Prime as airing on Black Friday. Don't know where they got that information from.
Should I skip that line at Best Buy at 4 in the morning for PS1s for $50 for that? Oh.
So I will be participating in Black Friday deals because it's fun, and I almost beat the crap out of somebody last year who tried to skip line. It was awesome. Then I will be working all day, so I am desperately looking forward to that.
I don't know if I can talk
audio's-
this into
your audio-
another.
We're losing
you Ryan.
in a wind
Yeah,
farm.
your audio is kind of turned to crap, Rob. So.
F and shit.
Nice. So, okay.
Oh,
Dark of the Moon will be 3D, half real, half fake, because half the movie's
Yay.
fake. Half the movie's fake anyway. So it's like
That's true.
Yeah. So the stuff done in post is mostly going to be the 3D stuff because they can't film that in real time. Not
Heaven
yet.
forbid if they should do that
away.
in real time, right?
Yeah.
They can just animate it. They animated Toy Story 3 in 3D. Why can't they make Optimus Prime in 3D?
Wait. But isn't that how they're doing it? Aren't they just like making the models and making it directly 3D from that, or are they rendering it in 2D then 3Ding it?
I have no-
Whatever.
That just made my head explode, so I don't know.
yeah.
They have to be 3D models, right?
Yeah, but
I mean,
yeah,
come on.
but it's probably. I would figure that it would be rendered to 2D, and then they'll add 3D effects.
Oh, I
after
see what
the
you're
fact.
saying.
So they'll post
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's probably what they meant. That's probably what it means.
Yeah, so that's,
How
Well, I mean,
roundabout
it's
is that?
It has to suck on some level, so it might as well be the 3D and the writing, right?
OX.
Well, for the live action portions, it's real 3D. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe the writing sounds better in 3D.
There
that's
you go.
possible. That's possible.
maybe when they, yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
when you read the lines, it sounds better in 3D. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it worked for Avatar, right? I mean, Avatar was the
Screen at you.
So, okay, in the chat, not in the chat window, in the show notes, it says, "Is this a Transformers Dark of the Moon teaser poster?" And it lists a Bitly URL. I am really afraid to click on this.
No, I don't know who pulled that. You guys are really fast about that. I guess that was.
Is it Goatsy? Is that what?
it could
No,
be good.
no, it goes to T-Mobile.
No, it's off the
Actually,
Twitter
it
feed.
looks a little bit like Goatsy.
Oh no, yeah. No, that does. Yeah, I
It
thought.
does.
It was, yeah, that's.
It's a real. It's real. It's,
That is
it
real.
goes to
Now that you talk about it, now that you mention it, yeah, I do see
And
the.
that I would see Shockwave looking that way in the
I don't-
Bayverse.
I don't know who grabbed that that link, that Bitly link though.
Yeah.
I did. I just grabbed it straight off the Twitter feed. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Look, I thought it was Goatsy for a second.
Okay, see, you're
know-
clear.
Like, never mind.
Goatsy, is that you?
Yes, I am very well versed in Goatsy. So
Oh, wow.
That one picture.
yeah. So
I think I'm going to be scared if you're really well boasted. Say anything, Dan. Never mind.
So-
Back on.
Oh no, we understand why you're afraid.
So, someone has dubbed
Very
Amy's
brave.
segment Amy's World. So, why don't you tell us,
No, don't call it Amy's World.
Oh, it's such
Oh,
a
no.
good name.
Their name then.
Oh.
so why don't you tell us about what's going on in the world of comics this week?
Okay, it's the comics corner. Okay.
about-
Solicitations. What? Go ahead.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, the biggest thing that we got for news this week for the comics is we got solicitations for January. So I'm gonna summarize it real quick because you can go find out in the information. It's out on the net. Just gotta go search for it, whatever. Anyhow, Transformers Infestation, the zombies meet the robots.
When are we getting penetration?
Well, according to that TFR poster,
Oh,
still
yeah.
PG.
Here, awesome. Okay, Infestation. First issue will come out that month. We're going to be getting the then the Transformers 3 movieverse is going to kick off with Rising Storm and Foundation. Sector 7 will wrap up that month. We're going to get, by that time, we shall be getting Ongoing 15. Transformers Prime, the trade paperback that precludes the actual animated show that we're going to be seeing in the next month. They just came out with I want to say a trade paperback, but it looks more like a digest. Because, basically it looks like this, because I just got it in the mail this week. It looks like they took a regular trade paperback sized comic, threw it in their dryer, turned it on high heat, and shrunk it. Because it's only about the size. It's only about the size of a CD case, So it's.
Oh wow,
This-
What?
Yeah, it's small.
that's crazy talk.
A CD case? Seriously?
Looks like it's about that size. I mean, just a little bit different, but it's big enough to fit in your hand if you have a really good sized hand, and eyes happen to. So anyhow, yeah. But in January, they're deciding the digest has already come out because that's about the size it is. But they are going to have the individual issues come out after the fact. So if you want to have a bigger version, you can wait it out and buy them in January.
here's my bigger version.
We'll also be getting the trade paperback of Drift that month. And
Yay, us.
Yay!
Man, finally,
Look at all that content.
finally.
Yeah. Go ahead.
the IDW collection volume collections that they've been doing, they're going to have volume 3 out that month. And that's everything for January. Out this week is Sector 7, issue 2. And like I said, the Transformers Prime trade paperback digest version, which I just got in the mail, and I just got my IDW collection volume 2. And that's all, folks.
So I do have to say, I'm going on a trip this weekend. I'm taking a direct flight to Portland, Oregon, which is 3,000 miles away. On the trip, I will be taking my Last End of the Records trade for rereading purposes.
Cool.
Yes.
So glad to hear that. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
Yeah, if anybody missed out while we're on comics, Fanboy Versus this past week, Amy was on.
I was.
And we talked about Drift. I think my wife referred to it as a merciless discussion of Drift. So
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
it was.
That's putting it lightly.
Yeah, it's pretty. It was pretty rough.
Oh no.
I thought it was a pretty good discussion.
It was a great discussion. We were just kind of rough.
Yeah, so if you want to listen to like
Ripped
30
it. You
minutes of
wrecked it to
in-depth
shreds.
Transformers comic discussion, listen to Fanboy Versus,
It was a good 30 minutes.
tfradio.net/fanboy-versus. It's pretty good. It's got Chris McFeely.
Yeah.
I'll have to listen to it intentionally.
Yes,
Chris
Yeah.
McFeely makes everything better.
he does.
I was one against all of you because you all hated it.
Yeah. Well.
Even broccoli.
Yes.
I like broccoli.
broccoli.
Yeah, let's see here. Okay, let's. Hey, JD,
Moving on.
why don't
Yeah.
you tell us what's going on this week in history?
This week in history. All right. Well, there it was. October the 27th, 1984. Premiere of SOS Dinobots.
That is so
now,
awesome.
this is the premiere of the Dinobots. I don't know. I'm torn because I love the Dinobots, but I think this episode typifies why some things in G1 are kind of questionable. Because they make enormous, powerful Transformers, and they intentionally make them stupid.
I don't think they intentionally made them stupid.
Wheeljack just didn't have the technology to make them smart, not on Earth.
That's retcon. Come on. They had the whole discussion about the smaller brains and stuff.
No, okay. Look what he did with Autobot Spike.
Well,
Yeah, he's retarded.
yeah. Well,
So I mean,
Right.
it's
You mean
not, it's,
gifted?
Yeah,
He's gifted.
it's not.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
Like, it's not like they had a lot of technology to make smart things on Earth. I mean, do we have any Transformers in cartoon continuity that were built on Earth that had a brain?
that had a well. Well, it wasn't until the key to Vector Sigma that they established that personalities were disseminated by Vector Sigma. So it wasn't really till the end of season 1 that was even established.
That was
Which-
closer to the end of season 2, dude.
Was
Yeah,
it season?
yeah,
I'm
that
sorry,
was-
season 2.
Yes.
That's what.
Season 2 is when they started injecting plot into the.
That's what I'm saying, though. In
Not
this
a plot?
early, it's early enough that
Sorta.
they didn't really have any kind of background for what was going on. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's not a good idea to make something really, really big and really, really dumb. It's just not. Because I mean, at the end of the episode, they had to shut them down. Then they had to make 2 more dumb Dinobots to help rein in the 3 dumb Dinobots. So.
See, okay, I can get behind your argument on that one, because since they already made the first 3 and they turned out to be complete morons, they had a reasonable idea that, okay, these next ones are going to be dumb, but we're going to build them anyway.
Right. Exactly.
That
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
So, in other
And-
words, other news,
And then all 5 of them had to live in the broom closet together when they weren't being used.
which is what? Yeah.
What?
They
All
were
right.
submissive.
Just randomly come out, and Optimus would be like, "Kill that thing."
All right, Autobots. It's really important we make some friends here. Make them stupid. I don't want them taking over. And just put them in shove them in that cave.
See, maybe the fact that they kept them in storage when they weren't having to go out and beat something over the head proves that they weren't really alive at that point anyway.
Maybe.
They weren't
know-
alive. Yeah.
Maybe just maybe, with the whole shoving our friends in the cave thing till we need them, and the whole hey, Skyfire's our friend, we'll dig him out of his grave when we need him next time. Russia might have been right. Autobots are kind of jerks. It's like
They are.
it's like we just made these brand new guys to help us, and I made them stupid. Why? And I'd be like, real dinosaurs didn't turn to robot idiot.
Yeah, if the Transformers were people, there would be like a literal ethical dilemma over what Wheeljack did with the Dinobots. Because they're big robots, nobody cares.
Right. But also, this on October the 24th, 1998, saw the premiere of the Beast Wars episode "Optimal Situation."
Yes.
Oh.
I know
But-
it's not the best episode ever, but it was a seminal episode for me.
No, yeah, but I mean,
It's a good one.
It's not. It's
That was a
not bad.
good one.
the difference that 14 years makes as far as television fiction
Yes.
goes.
It's like, am I playing PlayStation 1 or am I watching TV?
Yeah.
Oh, it's way better than PlayStation 1, dude. Way better than PlayStation
Oh, yeah,
1.
by season 3, definitely.
Hey,
Its
man,
first season's
mainframe
not-
was ahead
by,
of its time.
By season 1, it was better than PS1.
Yeah. No, mainframe was really out in front of everybody else with
Better than
CGI at that
better
point.
than PS2, dude.
Yeah, it was incredible. But yeah, that's a good episode. So
Okay, let's go ahead and let's talk about our contest for November and December. Since we've been focusing on Transformers comics, I wanted to sort of focus on what Transformers comics really means to me. So, lots and lots of stuff. Trade paperbacks, like the Earth Force trade and another
Word.
Earth Force trade.
Those are good ones.
can I win those?
I might give you one for Christmas. Perchance to Dream.
Another good collection.
Lots of stuff.
Those black and white ones are great.
Black and white stuff is great. We have some
Wow, look at all those.
Budiansky stuff. So
Oh man,
more
Nice.
Budiansky stuff.
Booty, booty, booty.
Treason, which is again Budiansky, but King Grimlock.
Hmm
Matrix
That's it.
Quest.
Word.
People have-
Yes.
let's see here. All Fall Down, more Furman.
Yep.
Treason again. I got a couple copies of this and another copy of Showdown. Plus, we have some Titan trades to give away. So, quite a few things. We'll actually have a rundown of all the possible prizes, but it's mostly comic-related stuff. But the Titan magazines, we have quite a few of those to give out as well. And
So-
go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, go for it.
I was going to say it's simple. We just kind of need to know that you're out there. So if you're already a fan of on Facebook, you're in. If you're on Twitter, you're in. We'll probably even do YouTube. So if you're already on those, and most of you are, you're eligible. If you want to join, go ahead. But it's not just a drive to help get more fans on Facebook. We're wanting to thank everyone who is out there. So we have quite a few things to give away. So quite a few of you will win stuff, and we'll be giving that stuff away. Looking at the calendar, the last show of the year, 2010, which will be December 29th, 2010, we will announce the winners. So you have 2 months, people. 2 whole months. So Facebook, Twitter, YouTube.
Noise bringing.
Bring the noise, people. It's facebook.com/tfradio or twitter.com/tfradio or youtube.com/user/tfradio network, or you can go to tfvideo.com. So, pretty cool stuff.
Lots of places to look.
Yeah, and I'll probably have some more stuff in here, too.
And fan. Yeah.
Maybe we should on our website have a contest section.
I am adding that this week.
That would probably simplify things if we can just say go to our contest page.
And Jack gave me this earlier this year to give away, and I haven't yet. Some E&I t-shirts.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, yes.
Yay.
You have to be like a medium, and I don't know many nerds that are, so.
Well, there it went.
Sorry, Ron.
We'll
No
find
shit.
them. We'll find them.
Yeah,
They're
just,
out
we have
there.
lots of stuff to give away, so just to thank you, the listeners, for being out there. It's kind of like a Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Festivus sort of deal, so.
Why don't you just make something up for, TF Radio? Say, it's TF Radio Holidays.
Oh, make up our own holiday, our own
Yeah,
religious
make up our own
holiday.
holiday.
I actually thought about making up my own religion several years ago, mostly just to get girls. It was
No,
that-
because
I was
nothing
that
gets girls
close.
like that.
Well, I was going to be like
The Church of Optimus Prime.
Well,
Sorry.
I
We're
was
gonna have a cult.
Yeah, it was going to be a cult. I was
We
gonna-
already
of
are.
course.
Yeah, I was going to be the leader of the cult,
And that's
and
fine.
I was going to sort of preach this, poppy psychological crap that everyone. It's like, be good to people. Being good to people is good. It warms your chi. So
Be excellent to one
It-
another.
be excellent to each other. Yes.
It warms
hotel
your
room,
chi.
I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Your
Hey,
mom
why
warms
can't
my
it?
chi.
It'll warm something. I don't think it's gonna warm your chi
It'll warm
though.
your ka.
It can warm your chi.
XV's mom
It
warms
couldn't.
my car.
Well, it couldn't not warm your chi.
My cheese being warm right now just by talking to you guys.
Naturally,
that
my chi is warm
energy
anyway.
too.
It's kind of like a psychological fact. I mean, a scientific
Fine.
fact.
Find me.
Psychological fat.
Well, once again, XV's mom. Yeah.
As soon as
I got a
someone
lot of psychological
we'll see
fat.
if we can-
So yeah, just go ahead.
So-
If you're already fans,
There you go.
Facebook.com/TFRadio, Twitter.com/TFRadio, or YouTube.com/user/TFRadio Network. Do it. Join. It's easy. Let's see
You
here.
don't want to win. Sorry.
Yeah, if you don't want to win, it's okay. You know, we got plenty
You're
of
still
fans.
a winner.
You're still a winner. You're a winner. You're a winner by listening to us.
You're a winner
You're
by
a winner in
proxy.
life.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably start shutting up. I'm about to lose my voice. So
Oh.
JD,
No.
JD may have to.
You
host.
can't shut up. It's that Rockstar Recovery that's
It's
killing
not
you
Rockstar
now.
Recovery. It's cutting edge energy drink. It's 32 fluid ounces, 946 milliliters. It's awesome.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Calories.
Wasn't the cutting edge that movie where the guy like ice skating and the girl's like all mean? He's like, I'm gonna show you how to ice skate properly, woman.
That's the name of the movie. I've been wanting to know that movie. I've been wanting to watch it on Netflix recently.
Cutting
No,
it.
You wanted to watch
no.
cutting edge.
The one where he throws the girl by the ice skates. Yes.
She lands on her
Yeah.
butt. She's like, what was the commercial? He's a rebellious ice skater, because there's such a thing as rebellious ice skater.
Oh, he's a hot-
She
Dude,
rhymes with the word witch. Together they will ice skate well. And they're like, everybody, damn, now we're ice skating now because we're in love.
Yeah, that was the catch. Though he was a hockey player. He had been.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
He got like hurt or something.
Yeah, and literally, there's like
Yeah.
there's like 5
I
of
thought
those
being
movies.
hurt was like a requirement to
Oh,
be
yeah.
a player.
No, I think they're up to like Cutting Edge 5 on ABC Family now.
Yeah,
Hold
they're like
on.
made for TV.
Explain the logic here. He's
It's
too
the
hurt
live
to play
action-
hockey, but yet he can dance around and jump on ice skates.
That was the whole point, though. He didn't. So the point
Right.
was he needed to use his massive might to swing her around.
Wait. So this isn't like a slasher.
So
flick.
she was fat.
No.
It should
No,
be.
it's not.
I-
Plastic.
No.
I was
I-
listening to everything. I was listening to everything you guys were
I-
saying in context of this being a slasher
that?
film.
It would make the best slasher ever,
wish.
ever. It's like, who's killing everyone? He's an ex-hockey player that went figure skating. She's a rich girl that rhymes with witch. Together, they're the cutting
Yeah,
edge.
that's what I was
Right on
thinking.
sci-fi.
I think your time would be better spent watching the Beast Wars episode, The Cutting Edge.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or
Mm,
Ice Prince.
Try
Way to
the-
bring it back.
better.
It's like witch.
So
Yeah, there's-
let's go ahead and jump to the TF Wiki Spotlight this week. If you're watching live,
Oh, yeah.
you have to go back and listen because this
You
week's
do.
Spotlight,
You do.
It's-
It's really, really good.
This should be a doozy.
yeah, it's
Our favorite topics.
Let's
Yeah.
just say that we recorded it, and the whole time the rest of us have our mics on mute, and we are busting up. It's so
it's
It's the
Pat,
best thing
it's
ever.
Pat Lee.
Yes.
Pat Lee is the TF Wiki Spotlight this week, brought to you by Chris McFeely, and we will be right back after Chris entertains us with his rendition of the wiki article.
Cool.
Pat Lee.
I totally want to listen to this one.
Star.
While we're on break, I totally need to reset
Yes.
Skype here. It crashed on me.
Oh,
JD, you might want to do it too.
Yeah, this
You're breaking.
Skype call is terrible.
JD.
I'm getting
it is.
almost no audio quality, and the video keeps freezing.
Amy, Peter, and you look fine. Rob and JD were kind of crapping out, so
Oh, okay. Sorry.
you sound better now.
Hey,
Bummer.
just holler at me. I'll cut out and go back in. So.
Just yell, "Get out!"
Well, I mean, like,
Get out.
send me a message in the chat room or something.
Oh crap!
Everybody leave.
You-
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's less fun.
I didn't realize that I bet on a Masters of the Universe Roboto on eBay, and
And you
win it?
I won it. By mistake.
You won it.
Yeah, did you win?
Yeah, I did.
How much
was it?
Congratulations.
It was the 2002 Roboto, which I never picked up.
Oh, well, at least you didn't get a duplicate of the Medi Collector one.
The Magic
Nope.
Book.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Somebody's popular.
So yes. So let's go ahead and we're taking a break. I need to. This thing right here has been screwing with me, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes, waiting for Rob to sign back on. So
Yeah.
talk amongst yourselves.
All right.
All right, take it away, XV.
Oh, screw you, John.
What?
Put it all on me. Do you know the reason I have my own podcast? It's so I can make everybody else talk and just sit there and do nothing.
Just sit back and then put your name as host.
Don't you know how this works? You
So,
host
yeah.
New Soundwave now. I mean, you should have
Yeah.
a handle on this.
Yes, roughly, I do.
At least in title, you host New Soundwave.
Fair enough, man. I gotta check the resolution on that graphic that Brian put up. You need to send him a higher res one. Look at that thing. Look at it.
Is this
all
better?
pixelated.
Am I sounding?
Yeah, what is that, like 150 pixels wide?
Well, yeah, because it was a button. It's made to be a button, not a full screen plate.
Wait,
Nah.
what is this?
Oh, the graphic that's on the Ustream right now is like literally a 125 pixel button.
Oh, Ustream froze like usual.
It's not holding up. Spoiler alert.
Oh,
A button does not look good when you blow it up.
Not that
to
light. The other
HD.
one. Sorry.
oh man, that looks awesome.
I know it just sorry, I didn't mean.
Looks so.
I don't mean to be arrogant. I'm just saying. I mean I don't know. What am I saying? I'm saying
you're
pixelated.
allowed to say that because it is
Pixel's
your
bad.
graphics.
Pixel's bad. So it could look better. How about that? It's it needs some makeup, so to speak. It needs to.
You can only blow up a picture so much before you start.
Man. I'll throw
Yeah,
back.
but I mean, I guess
You are
the
popular.
irony is it's like a vector graphic that you rasterize. So technically, I
Hey,
can make like a 3-story graphic. If anybody's got like 30 grand out there that they want to spend,
I thought we
could
agree
just-
if we had 30 grand, get one of those 3D printers.
yeah,
Hey,
a 3D sign.
can I want to put in a graphics request for Fanboy Versus maybe. Maybe something with like head swaps of us on superheroes, kind of like the one you did
Okay.
with Brian.
Oh yeah, that like in like 10 minutes during the lightning storm.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mjolnir.
Yeah.
Awesome.
but you know,
It's me
just something
happening.
along those lines. You know.
If you want, you can email me your preferences for superheroes, or if you want me to surprise you. Either way.
I would love to be surprised because I mean, I'm not. It maybe just be something for fun or something to put up on advertising. What I'm really looking for is something we can put up maybe on posters. What I'd like to do is if we can get posters
Oh,
for
that would
Fanboy
be awesome.
Versus,
We can do
and
that.
then see if we can get them up into shops. That
That'd be
would
fun.
be ideal.
That's
fun.
great. That's a great idea, JD. Is everyone back?
That's management material
Uh,
right there.
For some reason, it looks like Brian's chair. You are empty still for me. It's really bizarre.
No, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
I
Gotta think about it because you're frozen.
Drink in hand, clutching it like you're.
Okay, I will
You're-
probably have to drink some NyQuil to bring myself down. So
Gosh, totally
Great.
normal.
Holy cow, Brian! Are
so-
you sure you should have been drinking that?
So
Can I-
Brian is a 17-year-old underage drinker now.
yeah,
Right.
What?
I'm gonna mix vodka with sports drinks.
I was just gonna say one of these days we're gonna be on the show and your heart is literally going to explode out of your chest.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna
like
sit
those
there.
Saturday Night Live skits with the Bears fans where they just have to bang
Yeah.
their chest
Yes.
and love it.
Okay, so
He's just gonna sit there and just go, gah, gah.
so for people watching live who aren't used to this, we do air our podcast live, but the podcast itself is broken into segments, and during the course of the show, we take breaks so that we can pass along to the segment. So this is the first break of the show. Actually, it's the only break of the show. So right after I finish this drink here, we will continue.
Dude, you've been
Rob got
taking that-
Klondike.
The thing is, I can normally drink 2 rock stars and lay down and go to bed. But this is
But that's
this,
got crack in it.
Gosh,
this has sugar in it too. So unlike the rock stars I drink, so
How's
Yeah.
my audio now,
Be careful.
guys?
better,
No,
much better.
Sounds good, Rob.
Thank you.
yeah, I think your blood is actually fire.
Probably.
He's on fire. The whole problem with Skype.
I could probably do something stupid post show too. I feel like eating something ridiculously hot.
Oh man,
See, I didn't want to explain this before, but that's why I encouraged you to drink that energy drink, because I knew the surge of caffeine and sugar
Would release my inhibitions and ruin my judgment.
oh wow,
pretty much exactly that. Yes.
Fantastic.
have our way with you.
Oh god. Okay, it's not gonna be Botcano 6 again. I swear to God.
What?
I will never let that happen again, John DeLuna.
What happened to
don't
Bacano
worry about
6?
John
Don't worry
knows.
about it.
No, he doesn't.
Don't worry about it.
He does. Okay.
Thing that
Only
we
John
should never
knows.
speak.
Okay. Are we ready
That's
to
right.
go?
Court ordered.
But he should have brought it up.
Yeah, really.
Oh no.
Are you ready? Are we ready? Come back. Come back.
Assholes.
I'm ready for this shit.
Do it.
Okay, we are back. I realized today on my commute that most of our topics are toy related. We seem to be a toy focused podcast, so I want to focus this week more on the animated side of things, and specifically Generation 1. I specifically G1. because there's just so much to point to. What are our favorite? And it doesn't have to be because they're so great. What are our favorite G1 episodes?
City on the Edge
You know,
of
that
Forever.
bot is pretty awesome.
Not a
Oh,
Star-
Transformers! Oh, sorry.
Not a TOS, a G1.
Oh, sorry. Man.
So
I
question.
do love me some City on the Edge of Forever. It's fantastic.
Are
I
we
like
only
Bill
going to focus
Care
on
Perfect
G1? Or are
Now.
we going to allow anything?
Only G1.
No,
Only
only
G1.
G1.
Okay. Only G1.
Only the real
Mm.
Transformers, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only G1, which means no movie or season
Only-
3.
Oh, actually,
Right.
you
Because
said,
everybody knows that's G2.
Oh,
You said-
yeah.
Only
Certain
the
parts of
OG
season
allowed
2,
stuff.
apparently.
yes.
Oy.
Oops.
Mm. Totally dweller in the
There's so
depths.
many. I
Um,
just can't decide.
Don't all talk at
Yeah.
once.
No fighter.
I know.
fleets, anyone
We're
gonna-
really thinking. So
Well,
I
yeah.
was already, you know.
To be fair, there's like 1 billion episodes. So.
There are.
Yeah.
There are a lot of episodes.
There's 96
Um,
episodes. Someone mentioned one.
98.
Dweller
Mordon.
in the freaking
More than
depths.
meets the eye.
98.
Oh.
That's right. Actually, is right. More than meets the eye. Wow, that's such a cop out.
I
Yeah.
know. That's why I threw it out.
Is it
So-
because? Is it because? Is it because? Is it
It's the
because?
first one, isn't it?
Is it acid?
We
Is it because of
vetoed that.
acid storm and sunstorm? That's their
You know.
big appearance.
Yeah.
No, Acid
yeah.
Storm was
Their
from
debut.
Divide and
Divide,
Conquer.
conquer.
I divided your mom and conquered.
Oh,
Oh,
snap! No, he didn't.
Wow.
Right there.
This is
I-
not
Rob, you
superhero
should
time.
come on Superhero Time one week. I think we'd have fun.
Yeah, I had fun with your mom.
Whoa.
Oh, snap!
Hey.
Don't stop.
Um,
Don't stop.
I swear I like Face of the Ninja. How do you say it, Ninja?
I say Ninjika.
Yeah, I can never say it right. I swear that's one of my favorites. For some reason, it's not even good.
What is the Perceptor or something?
I've always liked Perceptor. He's got kind of an odd role in it. It's just kind of a neat episode to me.
Now, okay, it's been 12 or so odd years since I watched that episode. Is that the? Am I misremembering him in a kimono or something?
That's the one where he's the robot guy show.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Great.
Yep.
I was hoping that was a fever dream that I was just sort of pushing into my conscious.
Yeah,
I-
that is going to be a fevered dream tonight.
And you know what? For that same reason, Nightmare Planet, where
Yeah.
Springer fights the dragon or whatever, and it's like Daniel's having a nightmare. Great, this damn kid. Why do we keep him around?
That Carnage in C minor was pretty nice.
I love Carnage in C minor.
Yeah, Carnage and C Minor's great. Actually, that's a good one.
And that's
You know what the trendy one was when we were, I guess, younger fans was Call of the Primitives.
It was either Call of the
Mhm.
Primitives or a Word On. That was the one that everyone
Yeah.
Yeah.
pointed to.
Those are
Yeah.
cop out.
Call of
They
the
would throw
Primitives.
because Call of Primitives was like amazing anime.
Oh god, Call of the Primitives is. I love season 3. I'm a season 3 fan,
Word.
but Call of the Primitives is one of my least favorite season 3 episodes.
Yeah, it's pretty
most of the
bad.
G1 episodes I would call my favorites are for like ironic reasons.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
because you can always point to G1 and say, "Look how terrible that is."
Yeah.
There's not so many that you can point at and say, "Hey, that wasn't a bad idea."
I-
They actually did it pretty
I
well.
sat down and watched all of one episode on the hub, and I couldn't watch any more. There's nothing except for Roll for it in season 1 that I really like.
I kind of like Ultimate Doom. I don't know.
Ultimate Doom's
Ultimate
fun.
Doom's
It's cheesy.
not a
Yeah,
bad
it's
idea.
still-
Yeah.
It was Heavy Metal War season 1.
Yeah.
Like at the
Yes,
end
it
of
was
season-
end
yeah.
of season 1.
So
Yep.
Heavy Metal War and Roll for it are like my 2 favorite season 1 episodes.
I
Yeah.
like
Mm.
How about
God damn
Wardon?
it, quite a bit.
Wardon's the last episode of season 2.
Yeah.
So
Was it?
No, Bot last episode.
No,
Season.
Bot. Yeah,
Bot
Bot.
was the last episode of season 2.
Yeah, Bot's the last episode. Yep.
That thing went out with style.
Terrible bot. I thought bot was
I thought
really good.
Wardon in the rounded
No,
off season.
War Dawn came like right between the Revenge
Cosmic
of the Weakest
Rust?
Bot.
Actually, you
something.
weren't even like alive when G1 came out. Why do you?
Then Zeke, there was a whole lot of. Are you kidding me?
No, now look, I am a full 6 months older than G1, and thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking this up on the
The TF Wiki, right?
actually no
This
TV
computer
doc-
thing.
No,
Wait,
you're looking
wait,
it up on the TF Wiki.
If
I'm
it's
not
not the
gonna-
wiki,
That's
it's
not a
not right.
question.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
guess
Oh,
Amy
that's
is
what
like
you're trying to get at. Okay.
Amy's just trying to show off that she has a new computer and she
That's
can
true.
rock the wiki whenever
Um,
she
Hey,
I will admit, except for season 3, I haven't watched G1 since like it was on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I
No,
watch
you
it
know,
regularly at work.
One episode I can say I legitimately like is Web World.
Web World is fantastic. I love
Yeah.
Web World
Not bad.
because that just really illustrates like the wife beater relationship that Cyclonus and Galvatron.
It also really illustrates just how nuts Galvatron is, that he can destroy a planet with his mind.
Yes. Well, it was what 5 Faces of Darkness when he destroyed a planet with his freaking fusion cannon.
Anybody can destroy a planet with a fusion cannon. That's a particle cannon anyway.
Well,
But it takes
Galvatron,
it takes real insane talent to destroy a planet by thinking at it.
Yes, that is true.
You know, I'm gonna catch flack for this, but I always liked Autobot.
I like Autobot.
It's okay.
Anytime Carlos and Trax have an adventure,
It's one
I'm,
of the-
I'm
it's one
up.
of those-
Oh,
it's one of
yeah.
those- It's one of those stupid episodes you can point at.
It's like,
Mhm.
the whole time you're like, they're at the disco, and no one stops and says, "Dude, what the hell's going on?" Really?
Black Convoy just said, mentioned sea change. I
Oh,
love
I was
sea change.
I was about to throw that out there. I was surprised you hadn't mentioned it, but and then search for Alpha Tryon too.
Sea Spray is one of my 3 favorite characters in G1.
Sea Spray not only got starring role, but Sea Spray went where not too many others went before.
Yeah.
He got a woman.
Yeah,
No kidding.
bow, chicken
Okay.
bow. Oh.
Power Glide, which Power Glide sort of shunned her off.
Power Guy was all like, no.
Rodimus actually got laid.
Rodimus,
Got laid.
and tell me why Optimus is the best leader of the Autobots. He can only die.
Yeah.
Rodimus turns into human and is like, well, I'm here. RC, no think she is wearing coveralls, for God's sake. Just go out here. Hey, guys, I turned into a flaming Winnebago. I got this down, okay? There's action in my
Yes.
wagon.
So we already mentioned Bot. That
Mhm.
Bot was terrible.
I remember. I remember the only time I saw Bot when it actually originally aired. I was at the doctor's office, waiting on the doctor. So I was already in a place I didn't want to be. So that didn't make it any better.
You know, we were talking about Call of the Primitives earlier.
I have something to, before we move on, I have to say something about Bot, because I remember being an 8-year-old and I had so much rage after that show.
Awesome.
What did you think?
I mean, I'm not kidding. I was ranting and raving.
Were you being
I
controlled by like Swindle or something?
No, I just remember being, what the heck was that? Afterwards going, what was that? As the last episode, I thought, oh, okay, somebody was just flushing their brain down the toilet when they wrote that.
Well, I
Yeah.
like that Swindle sold his teammates for scrap.
Yeah,
I mean, that pretty much makes Swindle's character right there.
Yes. Yeah.
But that's the only good part of the episode.
So Rob, you're saying Call of the Primitives?
We were just talking about that, and sure, that used to be the fallback best episode ever because it had amazing art and animation. But
I don't get it.
yeah, it's I was there too, and that, yeah, man, that looks amazing because we all remember those the gifs of Abominus changing and crap like that on sites. Like, man, look at that. And then I didn't see it till I got the DVD sets, and I was like, I think these guys are right about these Rhino DVDs. Something's not right. This was awesome. This used to be good. What? Who's this monkey? I stand by Dweller in the Depths is one of my favorites.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
What
That
about
was-
Fighter Flee?
It's not bad. Well,
It's not bad.
not
It's
bad
not
for
bad.
G1 standards.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Fighter Flee had like my favorite scene ever. Everyone knows what that is.
The
I don't.
Regale us.
Fool us.
oh, I'm texting.
It's like it's the most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Definitely.
Well, see,
Definitely.
my problem is I wasn't
Okay.
which episode Fighter Flee was, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That has to be like completely intentional, right?
I don't know.
You know,
It
what
has
people
to.
would
It
say
has to.
Ultra Magnus is a terrible character because of the whole I can't deal with that now. And I'm like,
That is such a
it's-
stupid cop out of a complaint.
It's like, okay, I can't deal with that now. You know what? F this. We're gonna blow them sons up.
okay. People who complain about Ultra Magnus saying that have never frickin' been a manager. If you've been a
Yeah.
manager, you know
Yeah.
that sometimes you just can't deal with something.
You're just
Just
like,
like my
leave
hand.
me alone.
my
I am
job.
just leave me alone. Yeah, not my
It's
concern.
like-
Go
Yeah,
away.
it's up in Hot Rod crashed into a weird looking planet. but we're also about to get shot and die in
Yes.
fire. Kind of more important things going on at the moment.
It's like
Right.
Hot Rod Dead Dead. Okay, you know what? I don't want us to be dead.
Yes.
I prefer us not be dead.
We just watched all of our friends die. What's 3 more? Let's keep going, guys. Go,
Yes,
go,
yes,
go,
yes.
go.
Yes.
You see the
Very
Cybertron
nice.
guy? He's hardcore. Let's go.
It's like, look, 50. It's like, look, at least 10 Autobots just got shot up and blown up in another ship, and you're worried about 3 measly little guys. We're going.
So, I mean, there are some episodes that we love just because they're so bad. Most of them are in season 2.
Yeah.
Like Crimzeke.
Well, Crimson, there's not enough camp in that for me to really love it for how stupid it is.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's like Child's Play or City of Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, City of Steel. That was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, all of those ACOM episodes are just kind of.
Ugh.
It's not just the
Terrible.
animation in them; the stories are bad too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my favorite thing, though, in City of Steel is the fact that it's the only use of the alligator con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best part about
Sadly.
City and Still for me is okay, they take Optimus's arm and make it a cannon holding its gun. It's like, what? Couldn't you taken the gun off and use that? And wait, don't you guys have bigger guns to use for a cannon instead of this
Yeah.
guy's rifle? And put even as a kid, I was like, and usually as a kid, I was rolling with the punches. That's pretty stupid. I mean, it's just like a gun up there, and it doesn't even have an eye to aim with. It's just the arms like shooting at you. Like,
You're just shooting randomly. Yeah.
how's he got that down? I mean,
He's
they
Roboto
could've-
John Wayne. John Wayne didn't have to aim either.
they could have just
Yeah.
put the arm on a building somewhere to walk out and smack somebody as they walk by, like in Jackass. And the gun use on Megatron's car or something.
Megatron's car.
Like, what did you do with Optimus? Well, we put his arm up there holding his gun, and then we made an alligator.
Alligator is
We are
in
good
it.
at this villain thing.
So yeah, I guess it's just another episode that season 3 that everyone points to, but probably if it's not Web World, my all-time favorite G1 episode is the Ultimate Weapon.
Ultimate Weapon's fun.
I love the Ultimate Weapon. It's as a kid, it seemed like it was this deep, introspective thing. Now it's just like completely superficial, but I still love it because it's season 3. It involves some of my favorite characters and everything.
What? Help me, Killing Jar. I always really liked the Killing Jar, and I don't know why, because it's not really that great, but for some reason it's got me every time. It's like, oh, they went through the black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Whoa, God, they're yellow now. Holy stuff.
Again, it's a season 3 episode that it's easy to point to. I remember watching that on DVD, the Rhino DVD, when I got it, and not having seen it in years, it just sort of screwed with me.
It's a good one. I remember as a kid with Child's Play. You know when the kid drops the popsicle or whatever stick in a trash can on the Autobots?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, that really stuck with me. And I used to, of course, I'm not going to surprise you guys. I was a daydreamer in class. So I was sitting there thinking about it next day, like, what was that candy made of? Like, how'd they clean that off? Why are they still in, the gambler. It's like, way to follow that episode with an episode not even related, and then the gambler. Why are they in space? Oh, they're in the toy. Dad, can you explain something to me? This kid dropped popsicle on them, and they're flying in a toy rocket, and now they're at home, but now they're in space, and yeah, he's a good guy, but he's gambling them away, and he's cheating at gambling, and I don't know, it's definitely.
And I think he smokes.
And and Defcon's got a partner that's a lizard guy, and Dad, come, but what's going on? Or Dad, go outside and play, boy.
So, what other episodes are just so bad that they're great?
Well, the Rebirth is kind of bad.
Dude.
Rebirth is fun,
Rebirth
dude.
is freaking awesome.
No, I watched it recently. It's
I have
No,
watched
it's bad.
I watch it pretty recently,
bad.
often too.
I bought the DVD of just of that, and I watched that at least once or twice a year. I love Rebirth.
I would watch Headmasters straight through nonstop before I would watch Rebirth.
Rebirth is like more hardcore than the movie because it's like, okay, look, they just shot and blew up someone. Yeah, well, a 40-foot dragon just bit down on an 8-year-old. And then like the punches and like Scourge is really hard. He's like, I didn't ask you, fool. You know, he's like, I mean, it's like Ass Whoop City. It's the ECW episode of G1.
They have this big pile of corpses too. Like,
I love.
we'll use it. We'll use that for fuel.
The logic is amazing too, because you're like, okay, the headmaster and target master gimmick is kind of far fetched. When you put it in fiction anyway. It's like, hey, now there's another guy in me. We're going to better now, guys. And
That's
then
what your mom said.
Exactly.
I do like the comic.
Excellent.
I do like the comic better on how they remove their heads instead of
Yeah. Here you go. Ow.
It's like, oh, here's my head. I love the cover. It's what, Fortress Maximus ripping his head off. It's like issue
Yes.
55
Yes.
or something.
Or the logic of, well, we need our guns back. Well, don't worry, guys. We'll become your guns. Just give me the gun.
It was.
Just give it to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save the planet here. Just give me my gun. I'm tired of you people. My leader now is like all conflicted because he's got your leader in his head and he's all like, oh, I love my princess. Meh, 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 meh. Just give me my gun. I'm hot rod, for God's sake.
Optimus Prime does come off as like a total wuss, though. In
Yeah.
Rebirth.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
That's the only thing.
He was dead, and then he came back.
Well, he was alive at that point. The only thing
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah,
about
but,
Rebirth
like,
is that
he was
Optimus
dead for
Prime
a
is the
while.
leader. Had it been Rodimus, had they not like passed things off to Optimus, it would have been better.
Rodimus would have dealt with the damn Decepticon invasion. Like, what do? We fight back.
Yes.
Do you remember like a year ago the whole Unicron thing? What did I tell you guys to do? Shoot back. What would Optimus' decision? You guys stand here. I'm gonna go fight them all by myself. He's dead. I stand by Rodimus is the better leader. All Optimus knows how to do is die. Find me continuity. What does he do? Die.
Die.
What does Rodimus do? I got Unicron.
I'll
in
die for
What?
you.
Unicron's in me, and you know what? I just farted. It's time to kick some Decepticon asses. Prime, I'm not doing a job. You know what? Statue. I don't care what you said.
He gets the ladies, you know.
Not to mention, Rodimus was more on point. You watch an episode of the first 2 seasons. How many times? This is why I was worried about Peter Cullen coming back for the movie, because he'd randomly go, the Decepticons? And it'd be like, even as a kid, I was like, duh. And then Rodimus is like, I think it's the Decepticons guy. How do you know? It's always the Decepticon.
Always the Decepticon.
It's always the Decepticons.
Decepticon. And Optimus is like, do you think Decepticons? You're the best leader ever. We can't never have anyone other than Optimus.
Yeah, the best Optimus Prime episode, he was dead from like 3/4 of it.
Like, give me the Matrix. Are you sure? You know, here you go, dude. You sure you should? It's Optimus Prime. After he's like, hold up.
Yeah.
Optimus just hit me. I don't. Optimus is being pretty cool now. I don't think this is our leader at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Optimus even like destroyed the matrix of leadership. I mean, he basically emptied it of all of its information and then just shoved it into Vector Sigma, and yeah.
Yeah. You know what, guys? Let's
I think
cure this hate
Optimus
plague.
after he came back from being dead.
Actually.
Let's cure the hate plague by why? Educating them. You know, I don't know about you guys, but if you watch the news, you educate angry people, they don't stop being angry. They get pissed off even more now.
They realize there's no point to life or anything.
We have worldwide incidents because of angry people learned about stuff and got angry. And this
Oh God!
Don't worry, I got this crap, guys. You got the touch, boo, 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 boo. Here's this thing every time I have a problem, dude. What should we have done, Optimus? Kill them. Do we really need Retcar around? Nah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if if I can put Stan on retainer, so the next time something goes really bad, I can just sort of get him to hop out and start singing.
Yeah. Probably get a good deal on that.
Stan's really cool. He'd probably do it for us for free. He's never charged us for anything.
Just gonna assume.
Yeah.
Eventually, he's gonna be like, "Hey guys, I went to Arby's the other day. I really wanted the extra order of curly fries, but you know what? The touch is going to cost you like a dime every time you say it now.
Okay.
Tired of this crap."
Okay. So, I think we've about exhausted this. Rob, tell us about
Yeah.
Twitter Theater for this week.
Yeah.
Twitter
Where-
theater was not as awesome as it usually is.
I was
Uh-oh.
confused by it, honestly.
It was wacky.
Instead of posting some slightly offensive piece of Indian cinema or whatever, I opted out of putting J-pop dance videos for what's called a funny video over in some far off land, where it was an episode of G1 where the Autobots and Decepticons are fighting, and it's all comical. They're like shooting bows and arrows at each other. At one point, Starscream gets shot in the nuts. It's all sorts.
He gets shot like in the sternum, doesn't he?
Oh, I thought it was the
No.
nuts.
No.
I
The
was thinking it
imagery, the
was.
imagery supports the groin shot
But he
theory.
dies at the end of it.
He's crying. He's like, "Oh, what will they write about me now?"
He's crying. The flag goes down to half-mast. Obviously, they're observing a great loss.
It's essentially 7 minutes of sight gags with G1, and there's like a great scene where the Decepticons are flying into battle, and the jets go by, and Laserbeak goes by.
Shockwave.
Yeah, Shockwave goes by on a little helicopter bike, and then like when the jets go by, flapping its wings. There's a point where Optimus comes like all hardcore because I'm a badass Optimus scene in the thing, and he spins around, and his trailer door empties, and Autobot after Autobot after Autobot, like
Sandstorm and
the entire army comes pulling out. It's just, what was it? Six shot. He's tired of fighting, so he proposes peace by writing fake notes to each Optimus.
like six shots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's six shots, and they write fake letters to Optimus and Megatron about, peace, and they end off to war, and they show like doves flying in the background. Someone shoots them.
Yes.
I was confused by the multiples of 6-shot, though.
Well, that's more like Japanese.
It's probably some joke we're not aware
That
of.
sounds 6 times as confusing.
Yeah.
Well, it's in
36
like
different
Headmasters.
ways to suck.
I did like the part where Blaster ejects his cassette, and it transforms for like half an hour, and it lands as a trombone. And then they had a blooper reel where it like lands as a toilet plunger, or one part he just misses it, and the blooper reel is actually pretty good for about that. They had like Kickback was shooting a bow and arrow or something. He ended up flinging himself over the Autobots, and they showed the explosions, and they're using him land on the side, and then the blooper reel or whatever, they had him like the mountainside fell over and it was paper, and there's Wheeljack going home. Next week we're getting dancing cheapies, guys. Brian just cried a tear of solitary of Starscream shot in the nuts with an arrow.
Brian wept a single
Ouch.
tear, and because of the energy drink, it was made almost entirely of caffeine.
Probably
Any
burn
sugar.
coming out. It's like,
Brian is now
When you
crying
come down
out.
from that, you're going to crash hard.
Yeah, you might not need that NyQuil after all.
Yeah, it'll be like, oh man, I feel like crap. Boom.
I always feel like crap, so I don't know how to.
Oh no,
Oh.
Yeah,
No,
and you haven't known him
that's sad.
enough.
it's sad.
This is the reason why he puts this stuff into his body, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Try
yeah.
paleo. Go
Slow
paleo
suicide.
diet.
Yeah,
It's
he
gonna-
puts things into his body to try to fill that big hole.
Yes.
would Hot Rod's gun be part of that?
Uh-oh.
Okay, so I guess that's it for this week, isn't it?
Man.
Oh,
So
man.
for our indie music, you need to play like that Hulk theme when he's walking down the side of the road.
Yeah.
The old Hulk TV show ending
I
theme.
think I used that for the new the Fanboy Versus outro at one point.
We should have like a lot of explosions and heavy metal for our intros, like. It's time for RFC. Then like Slayer comes in, he's like, Jesus.
Okay, cool. So
I
I guess
think
that's
we've thoroughly this one this time around.
so. We will be back next week. On the show, we'll have stuff and more stuff. and Brian will not have any more caffeine because now Brian's emotions are running like about that.
Uh-oh.
We still love you, Brian.
We still love you, man.
Okay, we'll see you next week. Have a good one, Brian Kilby. For XV, John Luna, Rob Springer, Weebum, Amy, and I already said JD, didn't I?
Some
Yeah,
other
we-
guy.
Potato chip come from?
Whatever that other guy is.
And Brian's
is that
emotions
guy?
running high off of
Yes,
energy.
yeah.
Weebum.
We'll be back next week. Thank you for listening. Thank you for 11 years of awesome. And don't forget to fan us on Facebook, facebook.com/TF Radio. See you next week.
Hey.